Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at all the brand new Showtime as well as Path to All-Star players coming today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Looking forward to this Showtime drop, to be honest. 3 really athletic cards, and then obviously Lenny Wilkens on the Path to All-Star as well, which is going to be rewarding us with a free pink diamond here in just a couple days on Thursday. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Trying to hit that mark by the end of this month, which is going to require about 60 subscribers a day for the rest of the month. We're on pace right now, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. We'll start off with Lenny Wilkens, who is obviously today's Path to All-Star player, but unfortunately Lenny Wilkens does not quite live up to what I was kind of hoping for with today's player. 2 more players after today. We'll get one on Wednesday and one on Thursday, as well as the final pink diamond reward on Thursday as well. Before today's content, this Lenny Wilkens is fine, but not special. I mean, 6'1", 6'4" wingspan, hotspots from nearly everywhere, especially everywhere outside the three-point line. Hall of Fame badge-wise, he's got 13 hops, which include Bunny, Float Game, Giant Slayer, Agent 3 blinders, limitless range, blow-by, dimer, speed booster, clamps. I mean, he's fine. Other gold defensive badges, sure. Could get whatever badge you want to add to him, I guess. That's pretty much going to be a common with every card for the rest of the year, it looks like. But the thing is, he's not a dunker at all. 30 driving dunk. He's 6'1", so like he's too small, and he can. And the lack of size plus the lack of finishing ability means he's automatically not a great card. Josh Christopher's base is the same as John Barry. I don't think that's a terrible base. Taj Gibson's upper, I don't even recognize if I've used any of these cards this year, so I literally don't know how that is either. Honestly, I have no idea how his release is. If he has a really good release, he'll be decent because he has great shooting and really good playmaking badges. Sigs wise, Dave's Escape I think is, I don't even know. CP's dribble style is pretty good. Pro behind the back could be a good one there. I don't know. He could be okay-ish, I guess. Kind of fun, but overall, honestly, not that good of a card. Josh Smith, Dwight Howard, Zach LaVine. These are the 3 players that we're intrigued by today. Josh Smith is 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. Glad to see pink diamond prices drop down to 189,000 coins now, which I think is a W for sure. Hot zones from both corners, 16 hops, include a bunch of finishing badges, a ton of defense, and then pretty solid playmaking badges as well, like I anticipated. Looking at his badges, he needs break starter, unpluckable, and then shooting badges, limitless, deadeye, agent 3, blinders, that type of stuff. Overall, 94 speed, 85 3 ball, 90 standing, and 97 driving dunk, elite all around defense across the board. His release is the exact same though, and automatically that kind of means that he's just not that great regardless, unfortunately, but I think that's just the way it's going to be. Like, that release is hideous, and it kind of ruins this Josh Smith card automatically. I don't even really think I need to say that much about him. He's obviously going to be an incredible slasher. He's a big, versatile, elite, athletic 3 who's a great defender, but a terrible release is a huge no-no for me at this point out of a card. So for me, Josh Smith is just kind of off the table as a card I would actually consider using. Zach LaVine and Dwight Howard feel a little more likely to me to be used because I know their animations aren't going to be quite as bad. 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan for Dwight. Dwight has no 3-point hotspots, which isn't a surprise. He's got 18 hops. Again, ton of finishing and a ton of defense. Really versatile, good defender as well. Can guard at the perimeter at a very high level. And he has 95 speed, and he's not a horrific shooter. 74 3-ball. I mean, he can hit. 89 mid-range is very high. Obviously an incredible dunker, super strong, great vert, great stam, great strength, defensively incredible. You look at this card and you go, what do you want to add to him? And to me, it's like probably speed booster, break starter, and then I would add 3 more badges, whether those are catch and shoot, bailout. Catch and shoot's one I would definitely add. Then the last couple are up to you, I think, a little bit more. Maybe it's an open looks or a slippery off ball or something like that, a spot finder, I don't know. But regardless, I think you definitely want to boost up that 3-ball, but it's going to be capable enough. I know his release isn't great, but it's generally not horrific either. Pro dribble style is actually a pretty good dribble style as well. Basic cleaner isn't terrible. Overall, Dwight could be a really good card. He's going to be an elite level athlete, incredibly fast, kind of a mismatch at the power forward position, to be honest. And I know he's a little bit short at center, but with the way that height doesn't matter as much this year, I could see his athleticism and finishing ability again being a really nice, valuable aspect of this card. Combine that with decent movement and playmaking ability with that super incredible speed, defense, and slashing, and you're looking at one of the best power forwards in the game. I actually think Dwight might be the best card from today's drop. He's really good. And then you have LaVine, who honestly looks exactly, I was looking at him earlier. He looks exactly like I thought he would look, to be completely honest. Hotspots from nearly everywhere. Hall of Fame badge-wise, he's got 18. He's got 39 gold badges. He's very complete. 95 speed, 95 excel, 92 three ball, 99 driving dunk, 84 interior, 90 perimeter, 93 lateral, 88 steal. Very low block rating is disappointing. Finishing badge-wise, though, very, very good. Obviously incredible across the board. Has the Hoff Bulldozer, fast twitch, precision dunker, and posterizer. He's got Agent 3, catch and shoot, Deadeye, limitless on Hoff, as well as a bunch of good gold finish shooting badges as well. Playmaking badges are absolutely exceptional across the board. Hoff speed booster, blow by, handles for days are the three most important probably there, and he's got all of them on Hoff. And then defensively, he's better than I anticipated in terms of his completeness with the gold badges. Bronze 94 feet, ton of good gold badges. Hoff pogo stick. It does need anchor and brick wall added, and those two are must adds to him. I would add those in addition to like open look, spot finder, free points, maybe as his other badges that you could add to him. Overall, the thing about this LaVine is he will be an electric offensive card. He moves decent, not amazing, but he has a nice fast release. He's going to be an elite level slasher, obviously. He'll be a fun card to use offensively, but at only 6'5", he doesn't have incredible size, and he certainly is not an elite level defender. I do think there are definitely a few shooting guards better than him, but he is somewhere probably in that 5 to 7 range or so. At the shooting guard position, I think that's probably where this LaVine is going to fall. And honestly, that's a really good card, so I don't have a huge issue with that. I wish he could play the point guard position, though. I think he would be far more in the discussion at the point guard position as one of the very best point guards in the game. And, like, not only one of, he would be, like, I think you could make an argument as, like, a top 3 point guard in the game. Unfortunately, at the shooting guard position, he's not going to be that good, but he'll be a solid card. I think he and Dwight are both good. I think Josh Smith is definitely lagging a bit behind simply because of how poor his release is. I mean, that is really the only reason that I dislike Josh Smith as a card, but it's honestly a pretty huge reason in my personal opinion, at least. I don't know about today's drop, to be honest. Obviously, with the path to All-Star, I'm not as concerned about today's player not being as good. I honestly kind of hope that today's player is not as good because we have other content dropping today and that we see some good All-Star cards in the next couple days. I will shout out, just real quickly, I'm going to touch on this guy. He's gotten a card a couple of times in All-Star content in the past. Larry Nance. Just keep an eye out for a potential Larry Nance card coming sometime soon as a reward card. He got a pink diamond in 2K22 or 2K24, sorry, 2K23 in January, and that was a really, really good card. In 2K22, he also got an All-Star reward pink diamond that was a really, really good, versatile 3&D card. I could see a world in which we see another pink diamond or a diamond Larry Nance in the next couple of days that is super athletic, decent wide open shot maker because he's got a decent release, capable enough playmaker, basically like a better Thurl Bailey is what I could see dropping very soon. I think a Larry Nance would be a really good card. That's a name I just kind of want to shout out there. We haven't seen him for All-Star content yet. I'm not saying it's guaranteed we're going to get him this week, but I could see in the next 3 All-Star cards that were coming out, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the pink diamond, one of them being Larry Nance, and that being a really good reward. I'm just hoping the end pink diamond reward, whoever it is very good, kind of in the same way that Galaxy Opal E was last year. E was the big 2-week event reward last year. And he was, I mean, probably the one that people remember from last year, to be honest, was that E from 2K23. Not that one right there, but this E right here was the one that I think a lot of people remember from last year. Hoping to see a reward that is kind of like that E, a bit memorable from that path to All-Star. But that's something we'll find out more about tomorrow and Thursday. With that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe.